Sajjad Karim, Member of European Parliament for North West England, based ordinarily in Lancashire. Well, I have the tremendous honour of representing the North West of England in the European Parliament. That runs from Crewe all the way up to Carlisle. A very diverse area, some fantastic characters spread right the way through it, so you can imagine it's quite a challenge. Within the European Parliament, my primary role is the legal affairs spokesperson for the European Conservatives. But along with that, I have a very broad range of interests, mainly in international trade and human rights issues as well. One of my prime responsibilities has been to try and gain greater markets for us in countries outside of the European Union. So I've been responsible for the EU-India Free Trade Agreement. And then within Europe, one of my big battles has been to try and break down a lot of the burdens that are placed upon businesses. And one of the most recent successes that I have had is to ensure that small businesses, small and medium-sized enterprises, are no longer to be included in EU legislation unless the Commission can actually establish that there is a need for it and that the benefits outweigh the costs. Well, my main workload has been in relation to trying to help us get through the economic difficulties that we are currently facing. And the only way we can do this is by ensuring that the business community gets the full support to ensure that those people who want to innovate, to grow, to create wealth, to create jobs, to create investment, get the maximum support that we can give them. And one of the best ways to do that is by making sure they have the right environment to move forward their ideas and to expand on their current operations, and as I said before, in order to create new markets for them to go and explore and to export to. As it stands at this moment in time, of course the European Union is extremely important for us on a trade basis. We export more to Belgium alone than we do to China, for instance. It's absolutely essential that we start looking at the Far Eastern markets, markets in Brazil, in Russia, as new opportunities. And that's where, at an EU level, we are taking the lead to try and open all of that up for United Kingdom businesses. Today I am extremely concerned about some of the developments that I'm seeing in terms of the rise of extremists and the far right throughout Europe. When I look at what has happened recently in the French presidential election results, with them taking between 18 and 20% of the vote, when I see what is happening in countries like France, Germany, Italy, Spain, Holland, Belgium, and the way in which those countries are experiencing the effects of the far right, and I see what is happening here in the United Kingdom, it greatly worries me. It is not that long ago in our history that we allowed people of that sort of mindset to almost entirely destroy our continent. We can't allow that to happen again. And I speak personally about this. It's only a matter of months ago, and indeed just yesterday, Preston Crown Court convicted 12 people for carrying out a racist extremist attack on my home address when my 8-year-old daughter was at home. It left her absolutely petrified, and my wife petrified as well. We cannot allow those people to succeed. What I am finding is that people now are increasingly getting in touch more and more with their members of the European Parliament because they see the relevance of the European Union. If you have an issue where you believe I can help, please get in touch with me.